I am at a historic location. Historic for me, may not be historic for you, but this is where I saw in 1977, yes, I'm old, Star Wars. The summer of 1977. This is the corner of 15 and Van Dyke in Sterling Heights. It's totally changed from when I was here. We loaded in a couple of cars. I was in my dad's big hunk of Detroit steel, the 70s Grand Torino station wagon. I remember sitting with my cousin Rhonda in the back seat. When I say the back seat, it's the rear of the station wagon, and you face out. You don't face forward. You face the rear window. You're looking at the people behind you. I don't think they do anything like that today. And I don't think we had our seatbelts on. Remember arriving at the Showcase Cinemas in Sterling Heights, probably the only place to see a movie close to us. We lived in Sterling Heights. And I remember the crowds. There were a lot of people. The concession stand probably got popcorn. I remember the seats. It was just classic movies in the 70s and 80s. And before Star Wars came out, I was a big fan of Star Trek, the 60s television show. In the 70s, I also was a big fan of Planet of the Apes. That was just fantastic for me as a kid. Stop! And then they had Clash of the Titans that was playing on TV. And looking back on it, it was a little bit awkward, but it was cool. That was special effect. But once Star Wars released, it was breathtaking. It was awesome. It was a great story. And they used special effects that they never had. They had to invent those special effects. They had to put those together. It was just creative process, and they never thought Star Wars would actually work. They didn't put a lot of money. The movie studios didn't put a lot of money into it. And it was raw. It was heartfelt. I remember just loving, and I still love Star Wars, the original Star Wars, A New Hope, whatever you call it today. But to me, it's just Star Wars. And for me as a kid, I was really touched and inspired by Star Wars. It was really one of the big first movies I ever went to see, and it was worth it. It was just breathtaking, and it still stands today. That shows you how impactful Star Wars was and the legacy behind Star Wars. So the question is, what movie do you like? What do you watch? What do you have good memories of? There's nothing better than good memories. All of these things that we collect and earn and fight for today will be gone, but the memories will live on. And this was a very good memory for me. Thanks for watching.
Star Wars, 1 billion years in the making, and it's coming to your galaxy this summer.